to this Liverpool Fan TV. This is preview for our game against Crystal Palace. Before I talk about games, I need to talk about three things first. First on my list, Joe Gomez. If you thought I am going to talk about Jose Mourinho, he is third on my list. So first being Joe Gomez, uh, totally unfairly by English fans who booed them on the match, and I really did not like that. I was watching that game; it was quite audible on telly, so it would have been really pathetic on stadium. So my take on that it was Raheem Sterling mistake, and Southgate was correct to drop him, and because the incident between him and Joe Gomez happened 24 hours earlier, he had quite a long time to compose himself. Was telling that my emotion got over me after 24 hours for just brushing aside. It's keep on happening all the time in matches. So if he had grudge against Joe Gomez and he said that who is a bigger man, and you are trying, and people who are trying to defend Raheem Sterling just because he was getting targeted by English media. Let's be honest, he was getting targeted by English media. That's fine, but he was wrong on in this point. And I see lot of ex-players and lot of fans trying to defend him, which is wrong. And he came up on Instagram and all those stuff just because to make his image clean. He was wrong. After 24 hours you want to bully Joe Gomez. Are people who, I haven't met Joe Gomez, but you can tell that he's a very nice guy, and he went ahead and wanted to shake hand, and he was trying to grab him uh, by his throat, which is totally out of order. And Gareth Southgate was right. People saying that it could have been done in house and all this. That what Gareth Southgate supposed to do if someone is trying to take Raheem Sterling plays for himself. That is always has been the case. He has very small club at Manchester City. He can do that, and he always put himself ahead of him, so ahead of everything else. So he can do at Manchester City. No one is bothered about that. And if you think I'm being biased of I'm saying Manchester, I'm salty for calling Manchester City a small club. Manchester United play derby with Manchester City. If you will ask any Manchester United fan, which team you want to win a title, if you have to pick either Liverpool or Manchester City, they will say Manchester City. If your own competitor wants someone, you want you to win rather than us to win, that tells you how bigger you are. Because let's face it, you will never find a Manchester City fan. So I don't want to talk much about them, but honestly Raheem Sterling was wrong, and Gareth Southgate did correct by dropping him. And anyway, no Liverpool fan give toss about what England has to do. Once Gerrard was made captain, it's a moral obligation to support, but since Hendo is not captain, not bother about England. Second point, Mauricio Pochettino was sacked, and I was keep on telling in my all the preview and post-match reaction, if Tottenham result does not improve, he will be sacked. Look, he was dead man walking. He did not want it to be there, and I have a lot of respect for Mauricio Pochettino, and probably for me, he's a second best coach around in the world after Klopp, and he spent next to nothing and made the team very good. The player he did not sign, he made them better. I don't think he signed Eriksen or Lamela, and everyone deemed Lamela as a failure. But whenever he's fit, yeah, at least he contributes. He assisted a lot of goals last season. He made every single player better. Look, Sissoko, how good a player he turned out to be as a holding midfielder. He does not have shooting boot on. We all know that. But everyone thought that he will be dumped, but he made him better. He's a top coach and top manager, and I really don't give a toss about what he has won argument. You need to put perspective of amount he has spent. His 5-year expenditure would be 1.5-year expenditure of Mourinho and Pep Guardiola. So you need to put perspective of his net spending or total spending even. He is, and as I said, I treat him as a second best manager. uh, and good luck to him. And I just saw his message he wrote down on his, I think, technical tactic board, and it was very heart touching. All the best. And Manchester United and Arsenal, almost all Manchester United fans and 60-70% of Arsenal fans want him at their club. So that tells you that how they were slating him in what he has won, and now they want him as a manager because the brand of football he plays and the way he improves player, brings youth from the academy. Everything he does is what every single fans want, other than Chelsea fans and Manchester City fans who only want to see their team win and they only bother about its stats. So other than them, every single football fans want that. Uh, Third thing, that Mourinho is back. Um, and if you think that he has changed, just listen to his interview carefully. He had already taken twice a dig on Manchester United or Chelsea, whoever he has managed, that saying that uh, every manager wants to give chance to youth, but there should be structure behind which can produce youth. Chelsea is now playing with youth team itself, no transfer, as we all know that they are going through transfer ban, and they all are doing good. And Mourinho was there for 6-7 years. I don't know, must be at least 5 years. How many youth made breakthrough there, and they were getting loaned all over the world, and he was not getting chance. Real Madrid, how many youth he gave up chance. Manchester United, McTominay, the only player he could bring up. So he is a liar, and it's always about brand Mourinho. And when we defeated 3-1, and I think that was the last match in the Premier League, I said, and I totally meant that, I just cannot stand Mourinho. It's all about him. It's like Raheem Sterling of managers. It's all about him, brand Mourinho. He's trying to be humble and trying to be friendly, just because that's the kind of manager is in demand. So he's trying to do like that. The moment it will not go according to his plan, he will throw everyone under the bus. He already took one more dig saying that I'm a head coach here and I'm not worried about anything else, because their structure is placed and people will take care of their job. That was probably dig on Mr. Ed Woodward, that he failed to do what was supposed to do. So he already taken up twice dig, and he said humble, and then he said that I never lost the Champions League final. So I don't know how to explain players that come up after defeat. So that still tells about Mourinho. I am pretty sure he will do good job, because look, he was deemed as a failure at Manchester United because the amount of money he spent, and in return he won, I think, Carling Cup, and I still call it Carling Cup, Carabao Cup, and uh, what, Europa League, and probably he counts Community Shield as a uh, uh, silverware. But I can tell you that if he manages to win these three at Tottenham, he will be deemed success, because Tottenham has not won anything for a long time. I think 11 years they haven't won anything. So they were desperate for trophy, and that's what he can deliver. So if he managed to win these things uh, at Tottenham, he will be deemed as a success. But at Man United, he was deemed as a failure because of standard of the club, and rightly so. So people calling him out that he was failed miserably. He did not fail miserably. He failed because of the standard of the club, and I think he will win something at Tottenham, and probably he may finish up in top four. Anyways, that's that. Now coming back to the game of our most important topic, that Liverpool playing at Crystal Palace, and we have few injury concerns like Salah, Robertson, Matip. Probably he will not play. Robo and Mo is in contention, but touch and go. But still, we have enough of quality, firepower, and very happy with Sakiri coming in. And yesterday I saw a post of him in training ground and really liked it. I like Sakiri, and especially after when he scored couple of goals against Manchester United last season. For love for him has grown up in exponentially, and I really like him. And he played a big part in semi-final against Barcelona. So uh, I like him. I like his quality as well. Probably not defensively. He's not aware. That's the problem. But he's doing well. And Klopp, in press conference, also said that he has future with us. No doubt about that. You can speculate whatever you want to speculate. He has future with us. And he talked up Lovren as well as the best in the world. One of the best in the world class. And so that's good. And credit to Lovren, who I gave, I think, man of the match to him. Probably, I don't know, maybe Fabinho or maybe Lovren, just because I isolate Lovren all the time. So uh, team prediction: Alisson will win the goal. I think Robo will not play. Because we have to play against Nepal as well, and if we win that, we will qualify as a group winner, I think. So that is also an important game, so I think he will be rested, because Klopp told that we need to be careful and intelligent in what we do. So I think Milner will be at left back. I think first game as left back, Milner played at Crystal Palace as well, so that will be okay for him. And Lovren and Van Dijk, centre back, right back, obviously Trent, Fabinho, Hendo, and Gini in midfield. I think front three, Salah will be also rested. Ox will play in place of Mo and Bobby and Mane. That would be my team, and I'm predicting 2-0, a clean sheet, which is really a precious commodity for us. So I have gone for 2-0 victory. And other games as well, I'll go through all of them. West Ham versus Spurs, I predicted draw before Poch was sacked. After Mourinho, I predicted a Spurs win. Even my heart says it will be draw, but I am going for a Spurs win, because manager Bounce and West Ham goalkeeper has been terrible. Nothing sort of disaster. So I think Spurs will win. Arsenal against Southampton. I have predicted Arsenal win, but it could be a draw, because last two matches Southampton had shown some fight, and Arsenal are going through a rough patch. And if Unai Emery, I dare to say, if Unai Emery does not win this, I think he's walking on thin ice, and that ice could break if he does not win it. Brighton versus Leicester. I have gone for draw. I don't know why Leicester should win, but I have gone for draw. Both team try to play football, and I think that's the problem with Brighton. They don't have enough quality player to play the brand of football their manager wants, and that was the sticking point against Manchester United. But still, I've gone for draw. Watford versus Burnley, I've gone for Watford win. Because I think they won the last match against Norwich, and that should give them a lot of confidence. So I think they will win. Crystal Palace, Liverpool, already predicted Liverpool win. Bournemouth versus Wolves, I think Wolves will win. Even though Bournemouth won against Manchester United, they were not great. So I think Wolves will win that game. Everton versus Norwich, Everton will win. Man City, Chelsea, I predicted draw. It could be in anything, but I have gone for draw. I don't know why. Sheffield United versus Manchester United, I have gone for draw. Manchester United have rejuvenated themselves, but still I think Sheffield United have been playing better football than Manchester United, and it will be unfair of them if I'll predict Manchester United win. So I have gone for draw. Aston Villa, Newcastle also are resurgent, and I think they can cause problem, but Aston Villa home and desperate for point, I think they will win. So I have gone for that. Do let me know your team prediction for our game against Palace and your score prediction as well. Thanks guys, thanks for watching. Bye bye.